Malcolm Turnbull ordered his MPs to unite or risk losing the next election. Moments later, outspoken Queensland backbencher George Christensen quit as the National Party whip. He says he can now be free to speak out when he's not happy.
Tony Abbott arrives at Parliament.
Morning, Mr. Abbott.
Morning, gents. How are you?
Good.
Doing what Malcolm Turnbull would like to see him do more of. Not talking. As Mr Turnbull spoke loudly and clearly to the Coalition Party room, calling for unity.
And we need to focus on uniting and fighting the opposition for the sake of our kids and our grandkids.
Almost immediately, maverick Queensland national George Christensen announced he was disuniting from his executive role, resigning as Nationals whip.
My ongoing outspokenness on a variety of issues was not really in line with the responsibilities of the position of Chief Whip.
The government that's looking like it's unravelling, it's falling apart at the seams.
This as conservative elements of Mr Turnbull's party room again seek change to Section 18C of the Racial Discrimination Act to soften bans on offensive language, though it's not a big issue among farmers in Barnaby Joyce's electorate.
They do not invite me into their shed to look around their packing shed and then say, now Barney, sit down in this chair, I want to talk to you about the Racial Discrimination Act.
And if the internal divisions weren't enough, Malcolm Turnbull now faces an external assault from the unions after today endorsing the Fair Work Commission's cuts to Sunday penalty rates.
We support the decision of the independent umpire.
We are going to lead a campaign on the ground, politically, in the air, every way we can.
Opposition leader Bill Shorten told the Labor caucus today, this is the fight Labor was born for. This is a cause that brought us all here. As Employment Minister Michaelia Cash contacts business groups asking them to support the government as it prepares for the biggest union onslaught since the Work Choices campaign.
And Mark Riley has more on what's really behind George Christensen's decision to quit.
Well, Bill, he says it so he can more effectively represent his electorate, and that it was difficult for him to enforce discipline as whip when he was being seen to be ill-disciplined himself. But I'm also told there's been a series of private meetings here among Queensland Nationals in recent days talking about splitting from the LNP, effectively demerging from that merger of the Liberal and National parties there in Queensland, so the Nationals can re-establish their own separate identity and more effectively target One Nation and its assault on their electorates. And I think that is the larger reason for what George Christensen did today.
Mark Riley reporting there.